I had relocated from living in Mexico, and I was living back here in the UK and actually really struggling with that transition. So I had searched out something that was more like how I understood life to be from living in Mexico for so long, and the community that is Macrobiotics, and this school and the way it's so earthy and grounded, and the food, like black beans, they're my favourite thing. Yeah, I was just really, really drawn to it. So having done the short course first, it was just a weekend, and it was so nourishing being in that space, and we were all women, which I really had never been in a space like that before. I went to an all-girls school growing up, and I really struggled with that. So being in a space where I felt safe with women was very special. And then I knew I just needed this in my life. My life was very tumultuous. I was actually going through a divorce at the time, and just even the structure coming here every month, pretty much. We have breaks, but yeah, every month just gave me something in my life to look forward to, and something to just plan my life around in between. And I didn't know then the depths of which this work goes to, and the depths of which I was going to learn about myself and others and the whole universe. It was a gut reaction thing, and I was really fortunate. I had people around me who supported me in making this choice for myself, so I could go with it. The price was, I was like, I can't spend that much money on myself. But I think it's one of the most important things we can do is actually nurture ourselves, so then we can be in a space to be able to nurture others. Refining my cooking, and in that also learning what actually is good for us and what isn't so much, and the reasons why, and having empowerment to make those choices. Because I thought I lived healthily before, and I've never felt as good as I do now when I eat well and look after myself well. And I'm just laughing because we're at an event at the moment and I haven't slept very much, so I can really notice it, but I've still looked after myself. So if I was doing this a few years ago, I'd probably be like, yeah. So the fact that you can look after, I've been eating extra black beans because I know they're good for you. So it's kept my energy up, yeah, and I feel really empowered by that. But the body work as well that we do, creating relationship with the home that we have that is our body. I am so much more connected with myself than I used to be. I used to literally be cut off here, never went down here. Hated parts of my body growing up, and even more recently, have been told you're fat and all that stuff, a lot of my life. So disconnected from this, that's letting me down, that doesn't look nice, I don't look good in that dress. And yeah, that was a real struggle in my life. So then to actually stroke my tummy and be like, I love you, tummy. Have that connection with my body now. Yeah, and it's beautiful to be able to use it more. So I have searched all my life to be able to understand stuff. When your brain goes on overdrive and you try and figure stuff out, and you just can't figure stuff out because we're taught things are black and white, or things are right or wrong, and none of these systems that we have in place really work to actually explain things. And when I remember first sitting with Oliver when he first explained macrobiotics and the scale of it, how it's all a balance between yin and yang, and it can go from this piece of wood right here to the whole entire, however many universes exist in existence. I was like, this makes sense. And I also, it just sits with me well, and it rings true. And I haven't found anything to trip it up. I got brought up in a religious family, and there are understandings of the world from a religious perspective, but I started asking questions very young and they couldn't be answered. Oh, you have to go on faith. Oh, you have to go on faith. And I was like 11 years old thinking, why? Why can't you answer this simple question? Why do I just have to believe something without understanding it? So macrobiotics isn't like that. It's got a true foundation and a true basis, and then also there have just been years and years of people using this knowledge in their lives and making really big changes and supporting themselves and community as a whole. It's not some airy-fairy, unestablished thing, you know. There's a lot of scientific background and just studies that have been done and information out there if you want to search for that kind of thing, which now I don't feel I need because it's worked so well in my life. I would say find a quiet spot, sit with yourself. We did this morning, a heart meditation. You can put your hand on your heart and just ask yourself, do I want this in my life? And I'm almost getting tearful because I would imagine unless people really can't connect with their hearts, it would be a yes. It's that simple. It really is. Enabled me to connect to the understanding of all, so I feel empowered to live the life I know is the life for me to lead. And I've always felt really unable to do that and disconnected from my power. But yeah, with these tools and some other bits I do.